Hey, what's good, everybody? Before I drive over here this beautiful night, man, look, my car is a different color now. Nah, I'm just playing. This is actually a loaner car for Bridgewater Acura. Shout out to them. My cars actually need to be repaired. The service I have to go to, but they checked that my brakes and my rotors in the rear, yeah, it's close to bare, so they have to change that, and it's probably gonna be costly, close to $1,000 for the entire bill. So I'm kind of curious of what it is. But anyways, they gave me this one, and it only had 20 miles, meaning that I'm the first person who ever drove it. So it's such an awesome color. This is the Apex Blue 2027 Acura Integra a-spec. Not the technology package, because it doesn't have the technology package of this car. But anyways, it is a CVT, which is a continuous variable transmission. It's not manual, unfortunately. For those that are not really car enthusiasts or into that, this car is really smooth. Really nice drive that I did today towards work, lunch, to other errands, and to the gym. This car is really streamlined, perfect, almost perfect, as I should say. If anyone's in the market looking for a sedan, a nice entry-level luxury sedan, this one is good. I would definitely highly recommend this. Like I said, it was very smooth. You guys are going to see clips of me driving it throughout the day. I drove it on the highway, drove it on the turnpike. But I would say it's a beautiful car, and I love this color. Apex Blue, oh my god, even has a spoiler up here too. It's nice. Very spacious, room for everybody. Let me go inside for y'all. See, very nice interior. Oh, it's locked. I'm so used to my car unlocking the entire thing, so let me just do it from here. Very spacious. So yeah, again, I wouldn't change investing in this car because it was one of the best decisions I've done getting an Acura Integra for myself. But for those out there looking for a car in the market, I know the market's kind of crazy right now, but this car is very good for everyday driving and for thrills and for fun too, because it has different modes, it has different setups. It's good for everybody. So all right, I'm going to show y'all some clips of me driving this car for the first time. Again, I started with 20 miles. I think I have over 150 miles in this thing. So I'm just going to go back home, get it set up. But this is going to be a good thing. An Acura TLX Type S. That's awesome. Same color too, Apex Blue. That one looks like a fun car to drive, honestly, I'm not going to lie. Again, it's comfy in here. It really is a good ride. Cannot complain at all. Very smooth, holds me up. So it really hasn't changed between when it first got released back in 2021 and now in 2026. Really not much of a difference. Again, it's a great platform. Very nice, comfortable sedan. Has some quirks and features, but hey, it's a good car. I really like this car. Oh my god, the state of potholes. New Jersey's crazy. Bro, this is hilarious. Out of all the spots here in this parking lot, you have to park next to the car that I'm getting a loan on. For real? Like, you have to park next to this Teggy, this beautiful Teggy that I'm loaning for? Seriously? Why do people do this all the time? Why? Like, you got there, you got over here, you got over here. You have to pick your stupid SUV right next to it. It's okay, Teggy. You're just beautiful, that's why. Just beautiful, and people are checking you out. Not bad. Sport mode. It's not bad. Sorry, I wish I had the GoPro, but this was like spontaneous with this recording since it's my first time driving the Teggy in the CVT transmission. CVT, let's go. I don't know, personally, with the CVT transmission. I mean, I could do the paddles. They have the paddles here, which is alright, but it just goes Meanwhile, for my manual transmission, it fluctuates with the RPM, so it's kind of weird with this one. But anyways, yeah, some pull. It's beautiful though. Look at the interior. Gorgeous interior. So this car can hang. And some sunroof. Man, how many miles I put? 63 miles. They literally gave this to me brand new. Probably they got it out of the lot, so shout out to Bridgewater Acura. Oh, thank God I have a USB at work. I literally have to connect Android Auto on this one via USB. They don't have the wireless thing, so it's all good. This is just temporary, but interior is lovely. Again, this beautiful loaner car, clean. It's pretty much brand new, and I'm the first person to drive it here. So, hey, listen, I can't complain. I love the color the most, though. This is my favorite color. If only they had this color available with the red interior when I first got mine. But hey, it is what it is. My sports car is gonna be blue for sure, for sure. Got the lane keeping assist on. Smooth ride. I'm on normal mode, so miss shifting, but it's a smooth ride considering it's only 83 miles. I'm gonna break 100 in this thing for sure. So on the turnpike. Yep. So I decided to hold this until tomorrow because first off, they say they don't need it until tomorrow, which is good. And two, I found out that my rotors and my rear tires are done. So that's about $750 of repair work that they have to do plus the service. So I'm spending close to $1,000 here. So in that case, I'm just gonna have this car until I'll give it back to them tomorrow morning so they could do, exchange the car for my car. But it's a beautiful car. I love it. This is the Apex Blue color. Again, I wish I had this color when it was available to me with the red interiors, but nah, it wasn't available to me when I got my Acura. I know they have it now for the blue and red combo, but I'm not gonna trade that in. I'm almost done paying this car. I'm gonna pay this car actually this year, so what's the point? I'll just get a new sports car actually. So again, I'm gonna drive this tonight and then give this back to them tomorrow. But I mean, look at the inside. Even this is well protected with the dealer protection here. I'm not even gonna remove that. Such a beautiful clean interior here. White marble interior, gorgeous. Oops, I forgot my car is unlocked everywhere else. I think this wasn't set for it to unlock, but it's unlocked in here too. Clean interior. Again, thank you Bridgewater Acura for this loaner car. It's gorgeous. Honored to break your car in the first 100 miles in this thing. So it has a spoiler. Beautiful spoiler. See, now you can see the spoiler. And my car has a spoiler too, but my car's all black, so you can't see it. And the interior, which is good. Yeah, clean car. I honestly forget how clean an engine bay looks. Brand new. I totally forgot how clean it looks. Man. Gorgeous. Yep, as expected. I knew it was going to be up there. $1,200 for this service. Yikes. I mean, they changed the rotors of my rear and the oil change and everything else. Damn, $1,200. That is pricey. Hey, I got my car back. My Taggy, I missed you so much. Oh my God. So now it's official. I've driven both the manual transmission Integra and the automatic transmission Integra. Here's my experience with the automatic transmission Integra. It's nice. It's smooth. I don't have to worry about shifting. My left leg took a break by not using the clutch at all. Stick shift, none of that. So it's smooth. The problem for me is it's not engaging. It really isn't. So personally, the automatic transmission Integra is for those that just don't want to bother doing manual transmission. Just want to go from destination to point A to point B. Smooth ride. Don't have to worry about the clutch and any of that nonsense. Just a smooth, nice ride in a nice entry-level, luxurious car. So that's for that crowd. But for the crowd that wants to be very engaged, that wants to have one with the road and the car, always have a good time shifting gears and have experience shifting gears, I would say go for this one. Hell, I learned how to ride a manual in this car. So it was a good platform to learn on. I would say go for your manual transmission car if you want a more thrilling and excitement. Personally, overall, I would say go for the manual transmission Integra, but you could go for the automatic one too. That's just as fine as well. The Integra platform is great. I have no complaints about it at all. I've driven over 90,000 miles with it, so it's good. But just get the manual transmission, man. I mean, it's so much fun shifting gears, going through traffic, doing turns, downshifting. And it's just, I mean, I got random women stroking my stick shift every once in a while. It's so much fun. But anyways, that's what I would say. Go for the manual transmission. If not, just go for the Integra.